Hello everypony, Daylover here. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google and YouTube that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my own personally opinion about who is responsible for this future. The reason why I'm making this video is because I just saw Sawtooth's Waves video about it being sunset shimmer, but I have my own theories about who it could be and why it was supposed to be that way. So our first candidate here, as you can see, is Celestia. And her as Daybreaker surely is like fire, and everything is barren, as you can see, so nothing survived. And her as Daybreaker, I feel like she will be the opposite to Celestia, so she wouldn't like to have anybody, in the kingdom to be influencing her or trying to take her place or stuff like that. So I think she just got rid of everybody and everything. Daybreaker is a really intense villain if you think about how much power Celestia actually have. And I just feel like the fire powers and all of that good stuff can make more sense with this barren wasteland, because in the background we see the tree, we see stuff that seems either dead or burned. So I'm a little okay, and also the background is orangey-ish, so I'm either it's because it became a desert place because of with time and stuff like that. But I think Daybreaker is having an infinite span of life, not Celestia in real life, because we know they went to the Silver Shore's home and stuff like that. So yeah. Also warning for spoilers for any MLP episodes and any MLP information. So there's that. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. This is what Daybreaker looks like. And I just feel it fits to what is happening here. So yeah. But I was actually also thinking about Starlight Glimmer, because there is the episodes where she's Scrooge. I know it's a winter episode and it's not supposed to be a part of the main lore, because it's a story that Twilight tells us. Yeah. Yeah. Her. So yeah, I am okay, maybe not, but when I see what Luna is singing about, and I see what happens to the ponies, and it being a barren winter wasteland after the Indigos is done with it, I'm a little when the snow is done melting and all of that good stuff, there will only be desert left, or barren wasteland left. So that could also be a option here. And when you think about it, she have been a little with having her own place, and everybody needs to be equal and all of that good stuff. But I think she would like to have subordinates. I think she wouldn't like it if it was totally barren. And we also see in the episode that that's actually the future that convinces Starlight Glimmer that she shouldn't do this, and she should go over to the good side. But I'm thinking yeah, I don't think it was Starlight Glimmer, as I said. I think like it was this, or it was like Celestia. Also because like the powers of her magic with the erasing of the cutie marks. Now I know like she needed the stone to do this, but I'm like, if the Tantibus or anything else evil, the Alecom amulet or the Necronomicon book could have helped her. I think like Sunset Shimmer or Starlight Glimmer here could have had even more power to overtake and make everything like evil. So yeah, and we definitely got Starlight Glimmer instead of Sunset Shimmer as a replacement. So yeah, I think like that was the whole idea. But we see her later on, like where she's old and she's having a good time. So I don't think like that is the option. Oh, here's Sunset Shimmer. She's a little cut off. I'm sorry. Um the ways that I can see that it could be Sunset was if she came through the portal again, and she was okay. I'm going to just take over and not care about like any pony or anything else. But as we see in the where there's humans, she also likes to have somebody under her. She also likes to have, some pony to talk to, so I don't think it's going to be her. Then there was the future that Discord showed, or like mentioned, that could happen with it being actually Twilight herself. And I could actually see this, her being like, again, overtaking about over one of those three evil things that I said, magical items or an evil entity. I think like it has the possibility to happen, but again, I feel like the Twilight we know, like even the opposite of her would also like to have, subordinates and somebody under her doing the all for her and stuff like that. I'm not totally sure. Maybe she would go the same route as I'm thinking for Celestia or Daybreaker, with her like just going like, no, nobody's going to be challenging me, or nobody's ever going to be able to do anything about this. So yeah, I don't believe it being ending in a wasteland if it was Twilight that became evil, because like as I said, even her has some under in her that makes it so she wants somebody to take care. And this is a evil cadence, and I'm sorry that some of the pictures are a little cut off. But I actually had the idea about like, what if one of the magical items overtook Cadence, like not when Chrysalis in improvisation Cadence, but the real Cadence, and like the opposite of love, right? So that could also be a thing, and where I believe in more in the wasteland outcome, with her not being like interested in having anybody else under her, maybe having shining armor, and that was it. I don't believe like Flurry Heart would have happened if this what would have happened, or if Flurry Heart would have happened. I think like that could have been the thing that actually destroyed the world and made it barren. So like that comes to my next theory. Like, I know this sounds insane, but it could also be hope. I still am in the belief of Cadence being Hope being Cadence's mother. Like, look at this picture, for example. Like, it's just so sad telling. Like, they look like each other, they have almost the same main style and all of that good stuff. So, like, I think after she just have given birth to Cadence or something, and then the whole ordeal with Sombra happened, and like Cadence was left and somebody found her, and yeah, then the whole story with Celestia finding her and taking her in and all of that good jazz. But yeah, I do believe there is some pony that could go back in time and turn even like her evil. And I will come to this pony in a little bit. I will just show one more here that I thought like could be an interesting idea, because like she's canon in the show. Starlight or Sunset Shimmer is not canon in the show, but this one is. So yeah. But then again, we come to the Cadence or the Flurry Heart idea of like, if Flurry Heart was born and Cadence was evil, or Amora was turned evil, I think like the barren wasteland and all of this that Twilight sees is definitely a possibility, and I think like it would have been even more crazy if that was the case. And we definitely know, for example, like some alicorns know dark magic. So, for example, like Celestia and Twilight knows dark magic. I am not sure about Cadence, but I am guessing that she knows this spell. The same as Sombra, which is a little like, okay, and it surely looks like it could be a thing. I'm just saying. So yeah, but here we come to my final candidate, or how to say that, Starswell the Bearded. And I know what you guys are going to say to me, but he is reformed. He's a good guy. He did everything that he could, and he banished the the evil and all of that good stuff, and he's having the pillars to help him and stuff like that. Okay, I have a really wild theory. One of the magical items that I mentioned before, so the Alicorn Amulet, the Necronomicon book, or the last thing that I all of the sudden have forgot, but some of those magical items could turn him, and like maybe a combination of the Alicorn Amulet and the Necronomicon book. If one of the evil ones were capable of traveling back in time and getting Starswell when he was young, and like slowly turning him into darkness, and slowly like making a ripple effect through time and space. I definitely see like this as an option, and I'm going to try to draw Starswell as I think he would look like if he was in this universe. But I really do believe like there's a timeline for that too. I know like there's also the one with Flim and Flam, but we see like there's buildings in the background and stuff like that, so that wouldn't be a barren wasteland. I think like the one of the reasons it could be that it was a barren wasteland, because it was Starswell the Bearded, was what I said, like he was Celestia's teacher, so like her being the opposite of what she was before. I already said like she would not be interested in having anybody at her side or anything. So like I think like that would have happened with Starswell the Bearded too. It could also have been like T-Rex and the other three villains, but again I think like they're more interested in having uh somebody under them, and I think like this was the only future that the evil Starswell the Bearded could imagine was safe for the ponies, or how to say that. So I think like deep down the evil Starswell the Bearded would have seen like, okay, I have no other option. I need to lay everything to waste. Or it was like, okay, I ascended Celestia, instead of becoming Celestia, she became Daybreaker, and like she burned everything. So a big battle between those two all of the sudden happened, and then yeah, they just laid waste to everything. That is also a possibility. We already saw what is going to happen if it was Nightmare Moon, so I will not go into that, but I definitely feel like the big possibility is Starsword or Cadence Evil or Flurry Heart Evil, like, because she was just born out of pure love. I have a really hard time imagining if the Necronomicon book was used on her, or the Elecon amulet was uh, dawned upon her, or like any of the evil villains, like all three evil villains, like T-Rex and Cozy Glow and Queen Chrysalis, like all of them, if they could. I know like they're already joined up, but if they had a way to get to Flurry Heart and like actually convince her that what she standed for and what she was evil, and getting her to believe in all of that. I don't know how they would do that, but I definitely feel like there's potential for that too. But I definitely think I like this idea myself the best, with the evil Starswell the Bearded. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I am Daylover. I am from the Rift Cafe. If you want to join, give a message to the Second Opinion, and I hope to see you in there. I have been in the Rift Cafe for a while now, and the Discord, so I can't wait to see you guys in there. And I know like I have a lot of wild and weird theories. I hope you guys enjoy all of it. If there's any theory or anything that you want me to discuss, again, leave it in the comments down below. Let me know on either Skype, Discord, or my DeviantArt, which I'm going to link to in the comments down below. I'm going to link to the video that I used this picture from Sawtooth Waves video. And I got the inspiration to make this idea about like who made the Barren Wasteland from his video. So if you could go and see his video and give him a thumbs up, that would be really nice. But yeah, I think that's actually all, you guys. I am also working a little bit on some other stuff. As you can see, like I updated my OC, and I'm working a little on some background stuff. So I hope to put more out into the future. Be looking in my DeviantArt, as again I'm saying, like I put a link in the description. And let me know who you think made the Barren Wasteland, and if you think like it's an awesome idea with the evil Starsword the Bearded. So yeah, that's actually all. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that's actually all. Yeah, okay. Bye bye.